Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and recorded me doing everything with a screen capture, and I'm going to sort of narrate it for you. So basically what's happening first is we're going to go to GitHub. So that's github.com. So on github.com you need to sign up for GitHub if you don't already have an account. If you already have an account, you can go ahead and sign in. So it's really easy. Go ahead and create your GitHub account if you do not already have one. Now we're going to be using GitHub Desktop, and that's desktop.github.com if you don't already have that installed on your machine. So it's basically a GUI, a user interface for working with GitHub. So on that page you can download the Mac or the Windows version. So this is what GitHub Desktop looks like. This is the user interface. So if you're not already logged in, you can go to File, Settings, and then you can log in. Or sorry, File Options. File Options, and then under Accounts, you're going to sign in to your GitHub account which you created in the last step. Right there under Appearance, you can also check Dark Theme. I'm a fan of dark themes. Okay guys, so we've got our GitHub Desktop set up and on our machine and open, and we're logged in to our GitHub account. So at this point, there's a step that we did upon setting up this project in the Vue UI in video 3 that we're going to have to kind of undo at this point to make this process a little smoother. And in the future, we just won't initialize a Git repository when creating an application using Vue UI, and you're going to see why. So when we initialized that Git repository using the Vue UI, it created a .git folder locally. So we want to use GitHub, and it's going to kind of be a conflict when we're starting that. So long story short, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to, this is on Windows, so on Windows you're going to go to the folder for your project, go into it, View, toggle Show Hide, and hit Hidden Items. And then you're going to select that .git file and delete it. And then at that point, you can just grab that project folder, drag and drop it. And it's going to ask if you want to add local repository. You're going to hit that hyperlink, create local repository, give it a name, probably what you named your project, and then you can give it a description. I'm going to name this one VueJS Project and create repository. So you can also file and add local repository, choose where you want to, where that folder is, and click add. Either way, drag and drop or going to file, add local repository, either one works just fine. So at this point we're going to have to do an initial commit. So you can put in the commit message, whatever you want. I put initial commit, and then commit to master. And after you hit commit to master, you're going to publish repository. So this is where you make sure everything's linked up correctly. So you're going to publish repository to github.com. Should be the name of your repository, and you don't have to hit keep this code private unless you want to. If you know how GitHub works with private repositories, that's on you. Okay, so at that point, it added that project folder to your GitHub account. So right here, I'm opening GitHub, going to my account, and I'm going to show you that project is now a repo on my GitHub account. And so that's pretty much it. So just to recap, you're going to make sure when you create a new project in Vue UI, if you're doing it this way, don't initialize that Git repository, and you should be able to just drag and drop that project folder into the GitHub Desktop application. Or you can go File, Add Local Repository, choose your repository, create it on GitHub using this user interface, and it will add it to your GitHub account.